What is up, my friends? My name is Josh, also known as TheJoshWatson, and today I'm going to bring you guys along on a road trip in my vlog. Micah and I are actually going to be driving to Vancouver, Washington, just across the river from Portland, Oregon, if you guys know where that is. And it is a 14-hour drive. We've decided to drive through the night tonight because Micah had work today. I had my stream, which I just finished just now. And then tomorrow we've got plans with Micah's family up in Washington. And so we decided we're just going to drive through the night. We'll sleep for a few hours when we get there, and then we'll be able to hang out with Micah's family tomorrow during the day. And so it's going to be quite an adventure. We've made this drive a couple of times before, and I think we even did it through the night once, because we go up there a couple times a year, but it should be a lot of fun. If you guys are excited, make sure to drop a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new around here, and let's jump right into this. So like I said, I have just finished streaming. Here's my streaming setup. My desk is a complete disaster right now. I have to pack up all of this and put it into a suitcase and take it with me. As you can see, I've got just my game up here. I was just playing some Xbox 360. There's my live stream that I was watching in the chat that I follow along with so I can make sure I'm interacting with you guys. But all of this has got to get packed away into a suitcase so that I can take it with me so that I can be live streaming while I'm there. So that's going to be my goal right now. So this is my entire setup condensed into one suitcase plus a monitor and a tripod. But obviously I'm only bringing one monitor. There's going to be a second one in Washington for me, and I'm only bringing one console. I'm bringing my PS4. But everything else is packed into here, and it should be fun. Should be awesome. I'm excited. All right, so I am making a quick stop at the grocery store before we actually head out onto the road to grab some snacks, water, some caffeine, things like that, just to kind of, be prepped for, an all-night 14-hour drive. Alrighty, I've got the goods, my groceries for the very long drive tonight. I'm going to pick up Micah. She's actually at the library. She's giving us some audiobooks and things like that to listen to on our drive. And then we're going to be on the road. It's about, let's see, it's just after 8 p.m. right now. And so we're just about to get on the road. So I'm just about to pick up Micah. The only problem that I am foreseeing with this vlog is the fact that we're going to be doing this entire drive at night. And so right now it's kind of like, you can't see my face very well because it's kind of dark. I'm in downtown, so there's lots of lighting right now. But once we get out on the freeway, it's going to be pretty tough to vlog. So we'll probably just try to vlog every time we stop at rest stops, things like that. I'll try to bring you guys along as much as we can on what's been happening, what we're talking about, what we're doing, what books we're listening to, all that jazz, and just bring you guys through our entire 14-hour trip. One of the only downsides to having a convertible is the fact that up here it's the convertible top. And so most cars on the inside, they'll have a little light up there that you can turn on, and that's good for nighttime vlogging in a car. But my car doesn't have that. What it does have is on the rear view mirror here, it's got one of these little lights. But that's not very useful for vlogging. It's good if you need to read a map or something like that, but I mean, who reads maps these days? But other than that, honestly, there's not much lighting in this car. So we might have to see if we can use a flashlight or something. I don't know. We'll figure something out, guys.
So here we are.
Yep, Micah has gotten us some audiobooks. What books did you get?
I got Harry Potter 1 and 2.
Good choices.
It's kind of the choice you make when you didn't make a choice beforehand and you just need a book.
That's true. But so we are. This is it. We've gotten snacks. We've gotten the audiobooks. We're all packed. I'm amazed at how much we fit into our trunk because we have a teeny tiny car, but we fit everything that we needed to. So I'm pretty impressed. And so this is it. We're the freeway's just over there. Here comes 14 hours in the car.
Hooray!
So we've been in the car for literally 10 seconds, and Micah has already taken her shoes and socks off.
That's you just have to prepare for life on the road trip.
No, stop. So it is the next morning, and my car is right there being towed to a mechanic. We made it about 2 hours outside of Salt Lake, and then the car overheated. And so I worked in a mechanic shop when I was a teenager. I was able to pop the hood, kind of figure out what was going on. It's got a really bad coolant leak, and there's no coolant in it right now. So we pulled over at a hotel here, spent the night here, and now the car is being towed to a mechanic where hopefully we can get it fixed. So it's kind of on the fence now if we're even going to continue going to Washington where we were planning to go, or if we're just going to head back to Salt Lake. But we'll figure it out. So all in all, it's pretty disappointing, not going to lie. I was definitely looking forward to this trip. And it looks like there's a really, really good chance that it's not even going to happen now. But there's not a bunch that I can do about it other than just, get it taken over to the mechanics. See, I mean, if they can get it fixed in the next couple hours, then maybe we can still go. But I don't know. It's probably going to be pretty expensive to get it fixed, and so that might be prohibitive to us continuing this trip. So I really don't know at this point. I have no idea what's going to happen. So I'm in the elevator right now at the hotel. One of the problems with where we are right now, we're in a tiny little town a couple hours north of Salt Lake. I was thinking like, hey, we'll just take an Uber to like, I don't know, downtown here. We'll hang out. You know, I was like, hey, it's a small town, but like, you know, we'll find something to do for a couple hours while the car's getting fixed. But there's no Uber here in this town. That's how tiny this town is. There's no Uber. There's nothing to do in downtown. Literally, I googled like what to do in Brigham City, and there's nothing. There's nothing to do here. And so I don't know what we're gonna do. We might just have to call some friends in Salt Lake, see if they're willing to drive up here and pick us up. And I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do, guys. Well, we're back home now. Micah's cousin drove up to Brigham City and brought us back down. Our car is still in the shop up there. And I don't know, like, not gonna lie, like, I generally try to keep my vlogs really positive, but like, this has sucked. This has been a pretty sucky experience. And just a really stressful day. And I have to go I have to stream in just a couple of minutes here. I'm starting my stream a little bit late, but I am still gonna stream tonight. And so, I don't know, it's not how I wanted this to go at all, and because the repairs are going to be pretty expensive on the car, I'm not sure that we're going to be able to go to Washington at all. And this was supposed to be a birthday present for Micah, was that we're going to visit her family and spend her birthday with her family, and now it looks like that's not going to happen. So it's just, like, I don't want to be a downer, but I'm just letting you guys in on what's really happening right now, and the realities of this kind of sucky situation. So hopefully streaming will go really well. We're going to do the rave Easter egg tonight. Hopefully that is super awesome and super hype, and so hopefully that'll like pick my spirits up a little bit. So it's the next day now. I got a call from the mechanic last night. He said the repairs are going to be $750 to do for our car. Basically what happened is these little tiny things called freeze plugs. These little plugs on the bottom of your engine and all over your engine actually. And basically because engines are cast out of metal, and during the casting process the inside is filled with sand. It's kind of complicated, but basically after the engine is built, they have to dump the sand out of it, and so they have to plug up those holes. And one of those plugs came loose. It's a very rare thing. It doesn't really happen. The guy who I talked to, the mechanic who's doing it, said he hasn't seen one of these in 15 plus years. It's really, really uncommon to happen. The problem is because it's so uncommon, it's kind of a complex repair. The part itself, the little tiny plug, is like $2.50, but the cost of just the labor on it, because it's hours and hours of work to like deconstruct the entire car just to get to this one stupid little plug that's come loose. It's a ton of work, and so it's going to be really expensive to fix, which really sucks. So rip Josh's car. But I mean, we are going to pay for the repairs. It's just going to be extremely expensive, and that's probably going to prohibit us from going to Washington right now because there's so many. It's expensive, and so then I don't think we're going to have the money right now to go pay for gas to go up to Washington. We'll probably end up doing it in the next few weeks. Just kind of really sucks. My live stream last night was okay, not great. We still did not complete the freaking rave Easter egg. I definitely, like, that is like my mission now. Like so many other YouTubers have completed it. I don't know why I'm struggling with it. I think I'm just going to try it solo from now on because it looks like it's a little bit easier solo. So I'm going to try it solo for a little while until I really get it down pat. And then once I've got it down really well, then I'm going to start bringing you guys along to play, rave with me as well. But in the meantime, I just need to get that Easter egg down right now. Anyway, right now, I'm once again about to start streaming. I'm going to be doing the Speech Jammer Challenge. Ton of fun. By the time you guys see this, that will have happened last night, actually, for you guys. And so if you missed that, make sure to go watch the recording of it, because this is an awesome challenge. I'm really looking forward to it. So I think that's probably going to do it for today. I apologize that my vlog was not a little bit longer this week, but hopefully in the future I can make some longer vlogs. And I mean, I was planning to vlog this entire road trip, and then it turned into this huge fiasco and road trip fail, I guess. And but hopefully this has been entertaining to you guys, and hopefully my luck can be a little bit better next time we try a road trip. And so thank you guys all so much for hanging out with me. Give it a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this. You guys are awesome. I'm the Josh Watson. I will see you guys all in the next one.